Can you talk on the mic real quick?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, there we go. I'm just making sure it's capturing everything.
Mm.
All right. Um. Yeah, I mean this purchase is fine. So I have this weird stance on entry fragging and the first round buy where I think armor is actually so incredibly insane that I think you should always buy armor if you're looking to entry frag, just because you live
Mhm.
longer, you know. So it
Oh
takes
yeah.
just a little bit longer for them to kill you, so your teammates can get a trade faster. So like when I entry frag, I usually play like Phoenix or Raze, and I buy like on Raze I would buy armor 2 blast packs so I can blast pack into sight. For Phoenix, I buy armor flash, and then I would have like a walkout smoke, and I'd flash out of the walkout smoke and go out there that way. But I mean,
Mm.
it's not bad that you buy Ghost. It's just if you're finding yourself dying like way too quick, maybe the extra armor. If you are looking to just exclusively entry frag, maybe armor might be a good thing for you.
Mm.
All right, so we're making lots of noise here.
Clear.
Blocking sight.
I'm confused with the Viper lineup.
Blocking sight.
So right away, the scariest part about this, like,
I
sure,
didn't check. Yep.
like danger, right?
Mm.
Whenever you entry frag, I used to go frenzy armor every single day. Rafe, 100%. It was so good, and I preached it too. But the first thing you have a checklist is entry fragging is check the most dangerous spots for your team, which will always be the closest spots, right?
I swear, I usually check them.
I believe you, but I just have to say it.
Yeah,
Right.
I know.
So, for example, if you're on bind and you're jumping out of hookah, it is your job to look down when you jump out of hookah and look close left and check cubby, because those are the most dangerous spots for your team. So the most dangerous spots for your team are boom, bang, and then sight. The further away, right? So these ones are priority 1. This is priority 2. I don't know why my freaking pen is getting so big. And this is priority 3, right? Because it's and probably hell as well, right? So yeah, we didn't check right side. Could have gotten Viper killed because whenever the people are coming in second behind you, they are not going to check those corners because they assume the first person did, as the entry fragger should. So there's a lot of stuff going on here.
Eyes
Great.
down.
Love that kill. Just a freebie.
Spike down A.
This is looking pretty good.
One heaven.
One enemy remaining.
Heaven.
One heaven.
One enemy remaining.
Heaven.
Yeah, I mean, he just lost the aim duel. Nothing bad.
Sit ready.
But we need to be playing together here. Like, this can be a little scary how he's just like getting all these 1v1s. You don't want to be doing that. Everyone wants to be like, you know, peeking at the same time. But you had number advantage. I would have ego peeked that too.
Let's
go.
Oh, what rank is
Wait,
this,
do you
by the
mind?
way?
Oh, this is low silver, high gold.
Okay. What were you saying though? Sorry.
Do you mind restarting the screen share? It's actually pretty laggy.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
I need someone.
Is this better?
Please don't yell at me. Yeah, I do that every time.
What?
Oh, the quality.
Yeah,
Yes.
the quality. Yeah, no,
You were
this is
yelling at
okay.
me.
I'm
Getting
not
me.
yelling. No. Let me see if I can close out anything here. Okay.
Someone with me to mid.
Okay. Okay, pros and cons. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm not saying it's good. Pros, you're obviously stronger. And if you win this round, your bonus next round will be with the Vandal. So your bonus will be super strong. Cons? You're more likely to die to a pistol. And if they kill you and they pick up the Vandal, they now have the opportunity to win the round because they have a Vandal in their hands. So when you do this, you have to have very good positioning and make sure you do not die in a spot that can get them give them the gun. For example, if I do this buy, I'm going to be fighting mid. I'm going to be staying far back of mid and fighting cat, fighting mid. I'm not pushing B main. I'm not pushing A main by myself or anything like that. Because if I get traded out, and then they pick up the Vandal, and it sucks. Right?
I got you, I'm going mid. I'm gonna need you to push up first though, because I'm dying a full gun, rifle, whatever. Full gun.
Jett, Jett.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even... Yeah, I would just be taking fights, like, all day. And these smokes are super, super scary. This is not a Japanese username.
I definitely...
That is Korean, Rafe. Sorry.
Where's the guy mid? Hello?
Sorry, I cut you off. Rafe said you have a Japanese username.
Oh, no, that's Korean.
Definitely Korean. Yeah, I would just...
Oh.
So, this is kind of what we want to avoid, but I would definitely go towards my teammates or...
One enemy remaining.
Kind of what I was trying to do.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a panic, but you see, I would avoid getting close.
Just here by myself.
Like, this isn't a spot I would be playing with the Vandal with light shields on an anti-eco round, right? Because he could one right-click you in the head.
Yeah.
Honestly. And he almost does kill you. And the closer we get to pistols, the more chances of them actually killing us. I would play like I'm the most important person on the team, like Sage would with Rez, and with my gun, and just like take these long fights always. It's not necessarily bad. I'm just, you know, you just have to play a little differently.
Good job.
Because now you can't bonus unless someone like gives you like some stinger or something.
It doesn't
Yeah,
say
someone bought me for sure.
Okay, wow. Nice guys.
Simp.
Alright. Good.
Heaven.
Yeah, so we just need to go. Okay. So we're handling these 50-50 angles completely wrong, right? This, if they are here or behind you, you're dead. So as a Jett player, either you dash in or you cut off one of the 50-50 angles with a smoke and then check the other side. Right? So for example, and that completely cuts off the 50-50 completely. You smoke right here, right? And then you look left. Okay, left is clear. Now you have to make sure he's not inside your smoke or on top of the crates. All right. So that's how we diffuse that 50-50 angle. And this is completely like every single scenario when you're entry fragging. There's going to be a million 50-50 angles. And as Jett, this is your options. Smoke one side, check the other. Or walk out smoke, dash in. Right? Because just running out and like turning your head like an owl is not going to be good enough against better players. You know, they're going to kill you. And you could be more useful than that. Nice. Yeah, we need to click the switch here. Good stuff. Whenever this is smoked off and you click the switch, you always want to make sure they're not trying to sneak under. Because people will do it. They will do it all the time. And good. You did.
Yeah.
Good job. Positioning?
Bad.
Bad.
I can get killed from tree.
Exactly.
I should have smoked it.
Exactly. We're still like just wide peeking cat, you know, like
Yeah.
for no reason, right? So we have so a little late, but It's good that you eventually did it. I mean, you got 3 that round, so your job is done. Doesn't matter what you do now.
One side, 1 7, 1 side, 1 heaven, 1 side, 1 heaven, 1 side.
They're both on side.
So mad if they lost this, honestly. Oh, peek, peek, peek.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? You can't. You're not allowed to get mad because you...
No, I don't take it out on my teammates. I'm actually very nice in game because I don't want to get my teammates.
Well, even you as a person, like your own mental, you have to keep it strong because you have to say, "Oh, wow, they couldn't win that. I freaking got 3. Wow, these guys suck." But instead of like worrying about the round loss, be like, "I got 3. I played amazing, right? You did well."
Yeah.
Right? Who cares about the round? Who cares about the game? Imagine you played 15 rounds completely out of your mind that like you just carried all 15 of those rounds. You kept getting 3Ks. You clutched 1v4. You did all these things and you lost the game and now you're mad at yourself because you lost the game. You lost elo when you played so well. But in reality, you should honestly be like, oh my god, I played amazing. You know, I did so well. I'm improving, right? I popped off that game. Who cares about the wins and losses in the short term, right? Because if you keep playing well and you keep doing what you do these games and these rounds, you will climb over time. It doesn't matter if your chart of climbing looks like this, right? Because
literally my chart now.
Yeah. Because look, do you see the trend? It's just a straight line going upwards. You can't be mad when these happen, and you can't beat yourself up when these happen because this low right here was your median of you a month ago, right? And now this low is your peak a month ago. But no matter what, you're going to be mad and sad at these points, and then people's mentals start getting to them, and this is where people get tilted and they feel like they're not improving. But look where you were. This is your current low. This is you when you started the game. Look how much you've, improved as a player, but you're just worried about this being your current low, So
yeah, my mental state whenever I feel like I'm down, I just like whenever I want to give up, I just think of where I started. It just really helps me a lot.
Exactly.
Last player standing. Feeling sight.
Does any of you have the Oni Phantom? I lost it. Not even a kill.
Yeah? What can you do?
It happened.
You got 3.
Happened.
What more could you do? You got 3, You did fine.
Yeah.
I have the spike.
So, I mean, we did like the same strat every single round. So, at this point, I would definitely assume they would put like 3 people here, or they would move Cypher here. So, I'd be a little cautious. I probably wouldn't commit to this bomb site just based on that fact. I would probably still peek it and look for picks, but I would definitely not overcommit to this because the enemy team isn't stupid, right? They just know you guys are going A every single round and taking it every single round. Yeah, so look, they moved Cypher to A. What's up? Someone said my name?
Drift.
What's up?
I have a question.
Go
What do
on.
you think of the Reyna's positioning at this point of time?
Okay. Because it's Reyna, not the worst. Anyone else, I don't agree with. But Reyna can kind of get a kill and E out. Use a dismiss out to reposition in safety. So she's a little bit better here. But honestly, I would just, in a perfect world, I think there should be 2. I think it should be a 3-2 split, right? It's not the worst thing in the world, but this Reyna has to be really confident about it, and this is like Reyna specific stuff. Like you can play completely different as a Reyna player just because you have that dismiss ability and repositioning in case you ever get in a bad situation. Because imagine they play 2 cat. Someone peeks, Reyna kills, and they try to get the trade frag, and she dismisses away, right? And now it's very good situation, right? But if she dies, it's a gamble. It's a bad gamble, and I don't agree with it. So
Reloading.
I think they should send 2.
Blocking sight.
Yeah.
So it's good
Yeah.
that you guys did this, but we committed. What did we commit?
Yeah.
So we used kind of all of our utility that helps us take a bomb site, right? So we want to be a little bit cautious about how much we invest into a bomb site before we know we're going to actually take it, right? Because now retaking anything is going to be almost impossible because you have no Omen smokes and you have no Viper wall. Maybe with your smokes, Viper ult, Sage wall, maybe you guys can make something happen, but I could have told you that, okay, maybe we shouldn't go A 4 rounds in a row because they're going to switch Cypher or they're going to stack it, right? So maybe we shouldn't commit to this. Well, let's just see what I see and then we'll make a decision based off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Big ult down.
Okay, so it looks like we're just going to be going B.
Cat.
Sit.
I had no idea you couldn't wallbang that, honestly.
It's just you can wall
Yeah,
bang the
I
green
know.
part.
I figured, yeah, because the black
Yep.
dots were, yeah.
Nine.
Spike down mid.
Good job.
Nice. Okay. So, this could be wrong, but I believe that the knives should be used as an eco tool or in last ditch scenario. For example, if you're in like a 1v3 clutch and you ran out of bullets in your Vandal, then I would pull out my knives. But if I have armor and Vandal, I am probably never going to knife there. Right?
Okay.
I would save it for half bite rounds. I would save it for full eco rounds. I would save it for if I have an op and they're like pushing me or whatever. But I'm never pulling out my knives when I have an assault rifle because it's very similar, right, in terms of strength. Obviously, the knives are a bit better, but I think it's negligible.
Good job.
But this is super aggressive. I don't even know how you died.
Yeah, same.
Oh, there was someone right
Yeah,
behind
there
this
was-
box.
That was
I see.
that was kind of wallbang, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even worry about the cat people because if our strat is to break the wall and go B, right, we just do that with the team, right?
Mm.
We don't have to like pick fights where we don't need them.
Yep.
You are like actively looking for that fight.
Right side.
Maybe we should.
When in reality, it would have been much better if you guys all just went as a team into B and to plant the bomb.
Mm.
Yeah, see, I mean, like we ran out of time. We didn't get the bomb down, so. See, like right here when we're like forcing.
Yeah, mine could have been.
Maybe you could have heavy shields ulted, and then you would have built up a good economy.
Mm.
But now we're we're forcing. This is fine. Okay, if you're ever, I think you should always pre-fire this. I think you should always, no matter what, pre-fire this.
Oh, okay.
Like, you had the right idea. Your crosshair placement was like directly on point, and more times than not, there's gonna be someone. Yeah, right. And the thing is, because yes, you might be scared of giving away your position and be like, then now they're gonna know I'm B main, but. If you are going B main, they're going to figure out if you're B main one way or another. It's not, you can't just walk into B. No,
Yeah.
have you ever heard the strat of someone calling, okay, let's contact B, right? There's no, that never happens because they'll always figure out one way or another that you're there. So, in my opinion, I think everyone should always pre-fire this angle.
Mm. Okay.
And you would have probably gotten a free kill too. Yeah, see, now you want to do it because you're there, but you want to do it preemptively, and you'll be surprised that you're like, oh my god, I actually killed that guy, right, when you pre-fire.
Yeah, probably.
And you would be like, holy shit, I'm cracked. Okay, good smoke.
Dash into sight. Dash into sight.
Alright, yeah, they said it. Okay,
Well, at least they got the trade, I think. Later on.
I'm not even
Unless-
worried about it because I'm just looking at this right here. You see this? No.
Okay.
No. The closest angles are the most dangerous, right? Stairs is not your priority.
Mm.
close left, and logs. But we smoked, so we don't care about logs. But we have to understand that they could be logs. So I would calm that to my team. I would just be like smoking logs, and then I'm just going into sight. Because the guy close gets 2. Right? It's so much easier for the close people to get multiple than the far away people. I'm never running out of the smoke, not looking left or right as an entry. You know, even though like there is someone here, right? So it doesn't seem like a big mistake. But the real danger is the person that's hugging you, right? He's not going to miss.
Last player standing. Spike down.
Whether smoke's the correct decision.
Let's take a look.
Punching side.
I like this one because this smoke that the Jett does is cutting off this angle. Oh my god, why does it keep doing that? This angle, the logs angle, almost CT, but not really. So this is fine because it cuts off the 50-50 of the right side and like market. But we have a Viper wall as well. I don't mind the smoke at all. I think it's fine. I don't know.
It also means that the team can't check those angles, though.
They can't check it, sure, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's only bad is if they forget about it. Because
True.
if your whole team goes into B, who cares if there's someone's logs, right? You plant the bomb and you play post plant, you know?
Yes.
Now, as long as everyone is aware that they could be logs or they could be here or I didn't check logs, right? You have to communicate this with your team so no one gets surprised, right? So
Yes.
it's not bad if you cut off the 50 angles and you just tell them what you didn't clear and just be straightforward. Like, I didn't clear logs. Could be logs. But it doesn't matter if your whole team's in sight.
Her teammates told her to dash onto the side at the beginning. She didn't dash. Should she have dashed?
Punching side. Punching side.
It doesn't matter. Like, I think
If she did dash, where should she have dashed to?
either inside of her smoke or deeper into lane.
That was my plan. That was my plan, but kind of
Yeah.
Into the smoke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either to the smoke or into lane or into boathouse to press a switch. I think all
If
three
she-
of these are good.
If she dashes into the smoke, she can't check the 90-degree angle to her left, though.
True.
Which-
So you're
So
basically
her
like,
teammates have to do it, though.
Yes.
Basically, then.
yes. So she
Alright.
she that would be a more selfish play. To
That would pressure the guy's stairs, though. That would pressure the guy's stairs.
yeah. It would create pressure here, but like I said, the most dangerous is the closest. Right? Logs and close left. So it's not the worst thing in the world, and it's not bad. Like there's never a correct play, you know. It's just the pros and cons of each play because, things can go on.
After Jett dashes into the smoke, should she check the angle she didn't check, like the 90-degree angle to the left and the copy?
No, because when you dash into your new priorities are stairs, CT, market, right? If you're gonna do the selfish play where you're like, okay, well, I'm not gonna entry frag, I'm just going to jump in their back line and create some havoc like Omen ult does, right? Or like Omen TPs. But like a true entry fragger clears a pathway to the bomb site so they can safely go there, you know. But that doesn't, dashing aggressively doesn't necessarily do that each time, right? So it's just different ideas and what you want to accomplish, and sometimes you want to clear the pathway, sometimes you let someone else try and clear the pathway while you make a huge play or something, you know. So both can work. It's really not bad. I think the smoke was fine. It's just the omen close left kind of just shut down your whole push. Okay, and this is 1,000,000% a half buy round. So you do what you can as a good teammate to yell at this Sage and say, "Hey, half buy."
Yeah, I think I did at some point. I'm not sure if you listened to. He's in a party, I think.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I mean, this is another angle that we should, if we don't care about the noise we make, A is a little bit different than B, than where you could actually like get pretty like far up here and they won't always check it. But if your idea is to make noise anyway and collect the orb, then just pre-fire the angle, you know?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
I never push slowly. I just like walk.
Exactly. We're making noise. We're capturing the orb. We're jumping around.
It's an eco anyway. I'm gonna do something stupid, right?
Exactly. It doesn't matter. But I don't agree with walking here. I mean, they know we're here already. They heard us jumping around and pick up the orb. You gotta shoot that for him. 1,000,000% you have to shoot that for him.
Oops.
This and this need to die. Immediately. Right? Because now we're see ya, Omen. We hate you.
Blocking sight. Blocking sight.
Ah, she's there.
Yeah, I mean, people will always push these smokes if we don't press the button quick enough, and
Blocking sight.
it's pretty difficult to push through the slow, and we're just a little slow to it because, like here, we shoot this, we keep moving forward, we shoot this, and hope our teammates help us shoot that, and we keep moving forward, so maybe we can trade the frag with Omen.
Blocking sight.
But yeah, see, by this time, it's a little,
Late.
yeah, it's a little late, and now we're getting bombarded by all the things. And this is also a result of making noise early and continuing to push the bomb site. Because they had Reyna here, they had Cypher somewhere on site, they had a Sage right there slowing. Like, there's 3 here already, right? And they're just dumping util at the choke point. That's because we made noise early. Reyna heard it, called it out to the team, they rotated, and now we started walking. So all this time that we were walking, they're all rotating, getting in position, getting their utility ready. So if we make noise, we go fast, or fake it, or fall off. If we don't make noise, then we just like walk in and then explode at the same time, etc. But I mean, if it's an eco round, I'm just kind of just running in there, like no matter what.
Last player standing. Spike down A.
So yeah, the Sage should have saved because now she's boned.
Okay, so good.
Cause I mean, this is where I told my team to like play map control.
Yeah. So map control doesn't look like this. Right?
Yeah, I know. I know. I mean, I know what they don't.
Yeah, I mean, you can't control your teammates
I'm
for
kidding,
sure.
I'm kidding.
You can't control
No,
them, but you
Yeah.
can if you have a good idea, and sometimes just saying it isn't enough. You have to really explain it, like telling them take map control. Sometimes that doesn't mean anything to anyone because they don't know how to do that, right? So you tell them, all right, play 2-2-1, or like play 2A main, 2 mid, and I'll lurk B main or something to try and get a pick. Just get picks here. Tell them exactly where they need to be and where to go, and then they're more likely to listen.
Wait, why doesn't map control look like that?
Well, because who's gonna trade the Sage if they peek cat or mid?
No one.
No one. Who is Sage gonna heal if they get low?
No.
Kurt. Unless, she runs to them, right? But the Sage, who needs to be playing together, look, what does she have? Tell me.
She's a heal.
And?
The wall, slow ups.
Wait, can you guys see my drawings?
Yeah, no, she
Okay.
has her ult.
Yeah, she has her res for sure, 1,000,000%. So do you think Sage with res should be playing alone mid?
No.
Absolutely not,
That'd be a
because
waste.
she's a high value target right now, and she has a freaking Bucky. So we want to
What if we swap Sage with Reyna? Put
Sage with
next to
Reyna.
Reyna.
Not bad, but now we have 3 people. It's a little overkill. 3 people A main.
Maybe we don't swap them.
No,
We
it's
just
just
get
2.
Reyna to play the
Reyna
Sage.
mid, Sage.
Oh,
Sage
yeah, not
with Omen.
yeah, okay, just with them. Then
Yeah,
it would
yeah.
look better. I would like that.
Mhm.
I would probably leave the bomb like here somewhere in case like A main goes super poorly or whatever. But whenever you're playing for map control or you're playing a default, drop the bomb somewhere. You don't want to bring the bomb anywhere. Because after you get a pick or you make a decision, you can pick up the bomb and go there. You don't want to be caught in a bad position. Imagine that you guys are actually playing 2-2-1. Okay? And realistically, I think maybe Reyna should always be the one because of, like I said, her kit could make. But Jett's fine too because she can always dash out. If they take the bomb with the 2 people here and they somehow snuck wine or some guy peeks or flashes and then mows them down, or they do something crazy, and then your bomb's down A main. Now you guys have to retake A main just to get the bomb and then formulate the decision rather than, okay, shoot, let's just pick up the bomb and try somewhere else, right? So that's just a little min-maxing when it comes to playing for map control is where you put the bomb. But you definitely want to pair up. And
Yeah.
I mean, if you have like a sentinel, maybe you don't even need the one. You could do like 2-3 mid, right? And like your sentinel has like stuff watching the one, right? But you guys don't. So this is okay if Sage got some support, right? So that's what map control looks like.
Yeah,
And-
sorry, I feel there's some here. That's why I wasn't moving.
It's okay. Also, a big mistake that people do is when taking map control, when they get a pick somewhere, they rush. It's horrible. For example, if let's say Reyna, Omen, and Viper get a pick on A, like right here, they kill him. Rushing can lose the round because you might just deal with a 2v2. Let's say like they trade them out or actually even if they get a kill and it's 3v2 here, right? That's still a little scary and could go incredibly wrong, right? Playing for picks, playing for map control isn't about rushing the second you get a pick. It's you get the pick, you regroup, then you make a decision on where to go. Sometimes it's okay if these 3 people rush A and they're feeling good and they have the right utility to actually take the site, and then you guys slowly go there. It's okay. You'll see it a lot, but it takes more coordination and you need the right utility. Because Viper ult, Omen smokes, yeah, they could probably take A if they get a pick here. So it's not the worst thing in the world. But it's not always like that. If it's 2-2-1, they get a pick A, these 2 people feel inclined to push A because they got a pick. But that's actually a mistake. Because you're just playing for picks, regroup as 5, and now play your numbers advantage against 4 players. Because if they push as 2, they don't have a numbers advantage. Because your guys are, like, Sage would be dead, Jett would be dead. Not really dead, but they're not there helping with the A push, so they might as well be dead. So they mean nothing to the A push if they're like over here lurking, except, you know, giving them security that they can't flank or be somewhere. So yeah, you just want to take it slow, regroup, and when you do get a kill, think about who you killed, what part of the map it unlocked, and what you can do now. Okay, so and in this situation, what do you think we should do? It didn't go well at A. What should we do?
I mean, get the Viper to rotate, maybe play mid to B.
Probably not a bad idea if there wasn't one ability up.
Oh, we have the
we have res, right?
Yeah, we have res and the Viper ult.
Exactly. So we go, we wall, we res, and now we formulate a plan. If we think this round is winnable, right? If we don't think this round is winnable, then let's just run out and I don't know, play crazy. Yeah, I don't know if you were like AFK or something.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, this is on you. Like you should definitely be peeking that from that angle.
Okay.
How? Wait. Who did you kill?
Down mid.
What?
I don't know.
That's crazy. Yeah, check the B main push. Good. So we need to get the bomb. We need to play together. This round is completely winnable. We have 30 seconds left. We need to do something together.
Nice shot.
30 seconds left.
Like, I'm gonna clear out B for you. Just
If
push
you want
me.
for me, I can use my ult here.
So yeah, I would never use my ult here.
You will not
A million years.
Oh no, I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Or did I? Oh no, I told him to plant for me, and I could use my ult and like updraft from window.
Okay. So what information do we have here?
That Sage revived. I think that was on A.
Where was it? Somewhere around here, right?
Oh no, it was Cat. It was Cat. Because I killed Omen and Cat. Omen and Rain, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. So two of them are right here.
We don't know where the last one is.
We don't know where the last one is. So what should we do?
I mean, we should play together and clear
Yes.
them.
Yes. Because imagine this Viper dies to Cypher on
Site.
site. And by the time you go and try and find him, they're rotating and the help is like it's not going to be good. You go together, you play together, and you 2v1. This is a little scary, but I mean, I guess you can assume that Cypher is not there.
We knew the Cypher was on A, I'm pretty sure, but he could have rotated in time.
Okay.
We never really knew.
Here's another problem with playing post plant. Whenever we want to play post plant, we have to look at the enemy's abilities. What is going to stop us from playing the bomb? For example, if just completely ignore everything on the screen. Look at my drawing. Okay, we're on Haven now. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, boom. We're on Haven. This is a box. Okay, and this is the site box, right? And this is back Plat. Okay, I'm an artiste. All right.
Yeah.
Boom. We're on Haven. Now we plant for long. And here we are, haha, playing long, the bomb.
I just want to say that I never really play a predictable play whenever I play post plant. For example, I was in a 1v1 situation, right? Against Reina that I knew was on A. And that was all the way on C, on Haven. And the teammates, everyone was yelling at me. I planted for long, but from where I could see it from CT. And everyone was yelling at me, go long, go long. It was a kind of a predictable play, and I didn't want to play, so I just kind of pushed CT, you know, like, if he was going to come to me, he was going to use his knife, he was going to have his knife out. So I kind of played CT, waited for him, he came from B, and I just, like, killed him from behind.
Yeah.
I feel like if I play long, maybe, like, I can lose a gunfight. God knows what can happen, you know?
So
I'm just gonna...
it's not bad, right? Thinking outside the box is not bad as long as you're doing it creatively. It's truly not bad. People get into this hive mind mentality where they don't think outside the box and they just kind of get stuck in their ways and they think there's only one way to play things. Like here, yeah, planting for CT and going CT is huge if you have like the right info and you.
Yeah, I planted for long, like sort of.
Oh, you planted for long and then went CT.
I planted for. No. I planted for long, but where I could see it from CT.
Oh, okay. So it's not bad as long as you can see the bomb, right?
Yeah, I could see the bomb, and
Perfectly
it was
fine.
planted for long, so he would think like I was long.
So
He was
okay,
looking.
Here's the thing though, because playing if they know you're playing the bomb, it's not bad, even if it's predictable. That it's so strong that you can make as much noise as you want, and I could type in all chat, "Hey guys, I'm playing the bomb long." It doesn't matter if they know that because it's very difficult for them to win the round, just because of the position, right? So being predictable is not always bad because you have such a strong advantage that if they want to kill you, they're gonna have to run all the way down long if you play it correctly, right? Because you you don't want to take the gunfight when you're playing the bomb. You just want the bomb to explode. So as long as he's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
defusing, you're gonna win. So you just scare him off, right? But tangent over. Let's see what abilities these guys have that can stop us from playing this bomb.
Honestly, Sage can just wall me off.
They can wall it. They can smoke it. They can cyber cage it. Whatever, cipher cage. And now we have to guess. We have to hope our spray will hit them. And that's not something we want to be doing, right? So whenever we make the decision to play the bomb or not, we have to look at the enemy's abilities and see how bad it can screw us over. So in this situation, we are playing the bomb with our ult and our updraft, right? Imagine they kill Viper. They omen smoke on top of the bomb. What is the plan now?
Just save.
Double updraft and just
No, if
spray?
it's smoked off, I have no chance.
You just lose, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna
it's-
just save the Vandal, honestly.
With this in mind, I am playing Sight with Viper.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
Right now, my knife is out. I'm walking because timing is everything. My knife would be out right now while I'm walking. Yeah, because you do not want Viper to die. And if the Viper died because of that Sage, that's on you.
Okay.
So, so you guys did well, but
Only Phantom, only Phantom, only
it
Phantom.
could have went a lot worse, you know? It's not, it wasn't the safest play. It was definitely a gamble, and you probably didn't see it as a gamble because you didn't weigh the possibility of how could this go wrong for me, you know? So yeah, we're making noise here again, so no point in walking. Okay, what happened last time we pushed? Do you remember?
Yeah, we got slowered off. Somebody pushed off Cat. We couldn't close the door.
Cypher trip.
Oh yeah.
So what do? Dash.
We dash, yeah. Oh my.
And we got slow orbed again.
Yep.
So this may seem very difficult to deal with, and we're like, oh my god, we just can't do anything. We just can't put. But we're stomping around out here, giving them all the time in the world to prepare for this. Do you think if we walked up to this corner right here, imagine all 5 of us was lined up against this wall, and they were like, okay guys, wall, smoke, 3, 2, 1, go. Do you think this ice orb would stop your guys' push?
Absolutely not, especially if I like entry smoke for myself and for my team.
Absolutely not.
Because like they're gonna be so focused on me, they can just like slowly walk
Exactly.
through that
And
fucking orb.
what they do is a Sage doesn't sit here crouched with the ice orb with the freaking ice orb ready to throw.
Yeah.
They hear the push, the Sage brain cells click, and they're like, oh, they're pushing. Me pull out slow orb. Me slow push. But if he hears footsteps here, they don't have enough time to react to that, so you beat the utility, right? So, and Reyna flash, right? So this is the same thing that's happened that previous round because we just kind of linger and make too much noise before we're pushing. So it's impossible to take this site right now. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be impossible to take this site. So your only option really is to leave, or you keep peeking in hopes they just keep peeking and maybe you can win the gunfights, and then get a res off and then push the site eventually. But that's like brute forcing it and like trying to win the aim duels. But look, how many people were there? What the heck?
Yeah, not even my dash. Like, I don't know, man.
Do you ever want to find yourself in a situation like this? Absolutely not. And you guys are probably thinking, oh my god, they 4-stacked A. They're wall hackers. What the heck? This is crazy. How did they know we were here? Right? But it's because we're just jumping around like monkeys over here at the orb, you know, collecting it, and then we start to slow walk. Okay, we're sneaky. They don't know. They don't know because I'm shit walking now. There's no way they know.
Yeah, right.
So, I mean, this round was just a throwaway round. We have to save this. At this point. Yep.
Yeah, they did.
Alright, so we force here for sure. Definitely force that.
Reloading.
Also, if anyone has any questions, like randomly, I know I talk a lot, but feel free to ask. I don't think Cake minds if you guys have questions.
No. I mean, that's why I did it publicly.
Yeah.
If I did mind, I wouldn't have. Yeah.
And don't be scared to cut me off because I'm gonna keep talking if no one cuts me off. So that's what I have to do. Okay, so what's a little scary here?
Mid top for sure. I think it was the Jett pushed that round. I don't remember.
Well,
I usually hold it. I just wait like it takes a while for them to actually get mid top. We were like 5 seconds into the round.
You have some time. You have some time.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying anyone's doing anything wrong right now. I just want to point out a potential threat because when I don't know what our strategy is currently, but
I don't know either.
This is not a problem if we go somewhere quick where we beat the flank, right? This won't be a problem. But if we're lingering around here and we're just trying to play for picks mid, then this is going to be a problem. You're cracked. Let's go.
See, this is where I start holding. Like I realized that we're exposed to mid top.
Yeah. So, so this is worst case scenario of the Reyna losing the gunfight, right?
Yeah.
And that's why it's important to play in pairs, even if you have a Reyna. It's important to play with pairs because they would have probably killed this Jett if they traded properly. So the buddy system is just so strong. And now like this Omen, the Omen is not helping the Viper. Like Omen should have traded the Viper death, if anything. And
yeah, this is where I tried to like trade it out. I just got
and now the Omen should have traded your death, right? So
yeah.
I was mid death.
So now after 3 kills, the Omen trades the death. But
I'm pretty
obviously,
sure he revived me here. Yeah, he revived me, I think.
That's good. That's great. We definitely should.
Yeah.
Last player standing. Spike down mid.
Yeah, there's actually like there was no teamwork at all in this. Even though like everyone was standing around the same spot, there was actually no real teamwork here. Everyone just died in 1v1s, and this is a big problem. But you have the potential of winning this round, honestly.
No, I didn't win it. I didn't win. I was cocky about it, but
that's okay. I think you did fine. You got yours. That's all you gotta say. See? You got yours. Check. Then you say that on the mic, and then you say, I got mine, what about you guys? And then you tell to everyone, and then you slowly lose the game. Okay. Here, look at this.
I'm amped.
Let's take a look at the money. What do you think we should do? Tell me your thoughts.
okay.
Let's say you're the IGL. This is tournament. This is somewhere middle of the round, and you have this economy, and it's up to you to determine what you do as a whole team.
Okay, so 3 of us have enough to like buy full guns. So we don't buy full guns. We either buy light shield specter, and maybe if the guys can't afford a sheriff, we buy them a sheriff, and we just all half-buy. Because having two people not being like able to buy a gun, we're definitely losing that round. Like they're gonna play next round, they're gonna have full guns while we're not gonna have shit. And what do we do?
True.
There's no way to win that. We just lose rounds after rounds.
True. So good. Yeah. I honestly, even if you said force buying here, it's not the worst call. It's not the worst call, honestly. Half buying here is not bad, but whatever we do, we just want to make sure we get onto the same page. Like, everyone buys down to 2,400.
Mm-hmm.
And then she full saves, right? So we just all want to get on the same page somehow, one way or another, right? So everyone force buying and getting down to $0 is the same, not really the same, but it's the same thing as everyone buying down to 2,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just as long as we all have the same money. So force buying here, especially in solo queue, not bad.
Oh,
And-
this is okay. It's okay.
You
Okay.
have knives up. I was gonna say another viable option is you buy someone and then you just use knives.
Yeah, probably.
True. That's
I
not
do
a
that.
bad
I
idea
do
at all.
that on Nico.
Not a bad idea at all. But honestly, what's important is everyone being on the same page, so you don't have 2 people broke and 3 people not broke. And to get out of this vicious cycle, either you make everyone full buy no matter what, or you guys get down to the same number, around the same number, right? But in solo queue or whatever, in just ranked ladder that isn't tournament matches, right? You can get away with forcing down, and more people are more they would rather buy than not buy, right? So it's easier to get them to get randoms to do that. So that's what I call, in a situation like this, I would say everyone spend all of your money, and people wouldn't even think twice about it. They'd be like, oh, say less. I'm buying what I can. I'm bucked up, right? Heavy shields, right? And they're just gonna spend all their money. And what that does is get everyone on the same page, so we can make decisions easier in the future.
Mm-hmm.
But convincing people to half buy, sometimes people are stubborn and they're idiots.
Yeah.
I got things to do.
I'm not sure if we ended up buying or here or not.
Let's see. Press tab one more time. So, what's the problem?
They're half buying. Only one is half buying.
Yep, exactly. Right?
They
So,
come to force some.
1,000,000% this person should force. Right now.
Mm.
Because
Oh yeah, he did. I think.
no. He has
That's one of my-
1,400 left over.
Oh.
There's no point for him saving if 4 of you are forcing, because next round if he's able to buy,
He's gonna have to
he's gonna buy by himself? No, of course not, right?
Yeah.
So there's no point. Great pick B. Right? Fight this together. Boom! Teamwork! We saw it! 2v1'd, Reyna. Sit! Right? But now, remember what I said about playing for picks. What would be the mistake?
We pusher.
Yes.
Bad. Very bad.
Bad.
Yes.
We regroup with the Sage. We heal the Viper. And now it does not... We can leave the bodies because Sage doesn't have res. We regroup as 5, and it does not matter where you go. It doesn't matter if you go B or A.
Yeah, we
or
run.
mid. You
Yeah, we
win
run.
because there's 5 people versus 3. If you play with proper teamwork, you will win this 100% of the time, right? So, ape strong together. It doesn't matter where you go. Just regroup and go somewhere. But if you keep holding W with this 1 HP Viper, someone could get a double kill on you guys.
Yeah, that could just go horribly wrong.
Exactly. And now it's going to be a 3v3. And now you're relying on your teammates to win the round, and you just hope and pray.
Oh, you're backed out.
You see? Like, look how ugly this looks, right? Who can trade you right here?
No one.
No one. Viper now. Look at this, right? 2 people in tiles. Omen is watching mid or something. And
So 5 people going mid and then doing a mid to B together would be a good idea.
literally anything. You could go, I don't care if you go mid to B, to market, to CT, back to cat, back to mid and B. If you do it as 5, it'll work, right? You can do literally anything you want. You can have an Iron 1 player come up and make up a strat, and it'll be good as long as 5 people do it.
Would you be walking or doing it fast?
It doesn't matter. Both is the correct option, right? Because you don't need to have stealth because you have 5 people and they have 3. You just trade them out, right? Because if Omen kills Jett, and then Omen kills Omen, then Sage kills Viper, then Sage kills Sage, Cypher kills Sage, Reyna kills... It doesn't matter, right? This is the worst case scenario, obviously, if we just constantly traded each other out. But you're gonna win. What I'm trying to say is the most important part is stick together. Doesn't matter the strat. Don't overthink the strat. Just do something.
Flash in there.
See? Like, I mean, she just died for no reason. This is just no reason. See, this was actually just 2 1v1s. This on paper, this was a trade frag, but was it really? No.
No.
Need healing.
Hey, I'm on B.
Yeah, so get heals.
Heal me. Heal me.
See, okay, so Reyna is trying to throw your advantage. So this is what I would do. I would ask for a smoke or a wall and just go with my Reyna and say, everyone, just go B, B, B. Go, stick together. Just go together.
Charges left.
Sorry, Michael. I can hear you, but
Yeah, I mean, that should definitely be smoked or walled. Like, we don't want to lose... You don't want to die crossing like that.
One enemy remaining.
Good. Yeah, peek with the Reyna.
Reload.
See, like, it doesn't matter, right? As long as like, there's multiple people.
They would have been there to trade him out anyway.
Exactly. Now it's 4v1. It's fine if you chase kills here. I probably wouldn't because of your money. You can't see it right now, but you only have $500.
Yeah, so if I die, nobody can buy me probably.
Exactly. And the enemy team, I don't know if you hold tab, but this Cypher could probably buy again even if he dies.
No, come back, please. No, he's gonna kill.
I wanted the skin.
And if he kills Reyna from B main, you actually lose the round. But that's none of my business.
He could kill me and defuse me.
I backed out. I wanted the skin.
Oh, 1,000,000% you're updropping here and killing him. Ooh,
Wonderful.
break it. Yeah! Yeah!
I was just waiting for it.
Alright.
You can.
But yeah, I wouldn't go that crazy chasing him down because everyone on your team is broke. Right? You guys need to build an economy for sure.
Yeah, you can buy.
I'm going, by the way. No.
I mean, there's not too many rounds left and you have knives, but you never know. Maybe you'll be able to buy for someone one round. Okay, so now we're, jumping around, making a lot of noise. And we're about to do something. We didn't check logs. Is our team ready?
Not really.
No, absolutely not.
I'm gonna copy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna copy.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, what?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
B.
Uh-oh.
We're in a minus
Uh-oh.
1.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you can stop replaying it now.
Oh, what?
I hate you.
We're in a minus 140. We're in a
So yeah, once again, the person close kills us, and we're entry fragging for no one.
Yeah.
And it's not bad what you did. But the fact that you didn't tell anyone and then didn't tell them what to do or say, we're rushing B, like, follow me, right? I'm going in. That's bad. And that's on you, right? Because that's something you can change. You can't expect your teammates to play perfectly and expect them to do exactly what you want. If you want them to do what you want, you have to tell them. And that's solo queue, right? Even in a team play, right? You have to communicate your ideas and make your entry frags not meaningless by having people behind you. Everyone's just dying. They're getting picked off one at a time. And once again, when you guys start making noise early in B main, and then you stay in there, you guys are going to get spammed through smoke, you guys are going to get naded, you guys are going to get flashed, ice orbed, and it's not going to be good, right? We're making too much noise, and then we're lingering in these choke points. And it's costing us. We see this is the repeated reason of why we're losing these rounds. Right? Because every time we puff out our chest, we make lots of noise. We're like, all right, guys, we're about to take your bomb site. I swear to God, we're gonna do it. And then we get to here, and then we are standing still. Be like, oh, okay, you go first. Okay, no, wait, you go first. And then everyone's standing here, and then we're getting ice orbed. We're getting flashed. We're getting 5-man firing line waiting for us, right? Make noise, go fast.
Guys, don't rush, just play slow.
If that's the plan,
We need
right?
to kill
But what's very strong is going slow up until if no one peeks
just
anything.
like we did. Don't rush.
Let me see. Let's say no one ever peeks A main, so they don't have that info of you guys walking up. So I would recognize that. I would walk up, and then explode from here. Remember, like we said. And that's 1,000,000 times more effective than bunny hopping in circles, getting the orb, bunny hopping here, and then slowly waltzing in. 1,000,000 times more effective. And honestly, people playing contact bomb sites, for anyone here, if you want to call a strat, just call contact A or contact B. And what that means is you walk until you see a bad guy or you make contact with the enemy team. And then you explode. No matter what. If you guys do this strat in solo queue, this will carry you. Carry you. Because people play reactively. They sit on their cam, they're waiting, they're hiding, they're just looking, or a breach is sitting behind something with their flash out, and the second they hear a footstep, they use their utility, or exploding from here is a lot worse than exploding from here. Right? So try it out in your games. Try calling out that strat. It's very, very strong on every single map, no matter what.
Okay, let's say they had a Sova on their team, right? We're trying to push B main.
Okay.
We don't make noise.
Okay.
Do we wait for the Sova dart to go out, right?
Yes. Exactly.
So yeah, because people are probably they're not here. The Sova dart didn't see anyone. We just they start rotating because that's what people do, especially in
Exactly.
Okay, so.
So if you're playing against a Sova, and you want to contact their bomb site that the Sova's playing on, make sure you wait for the utility. Now, if you hear a drone, that doesn't always mean hide from the drone or shoot it. Sometimes when you hear the drone, that is your cue to dash into sight.
Yeah.
So while he's trying to get out of his drone, he's scrambling, and you maybe can get a free kill. It's not the best case every single time. There's usually people with the Sova to watch that specific run-up. But it's something to think about, Also, you have to understand that if the Sova is, let's say Sova's on B, and he darts market every single round. If he sees nothing, everyone's going to assume that it's going to be an A hit. So you have to understand that when you're contacting A and they somehow get info, if they get info on you, they could already be rotating without your knowledge. And then you'd be like, how do they know? Right? So there's always pros and cons of going slowly. But we just have to understand the possibilities. But here, a contact play would be ginormous. No one peeks A main. Sometimes people peek B main, so I don't want to contact B, because that doesn't usually work out. But contacting A would be really good. Oh, a trip? I don't care. You dash. So usually they have what? We can deduce Cypher in sight somewhere, Reyna on Cat somewhere, Sage coming from mid to Ice Orb A. Right? That's what they do every single time, and that's what they're gonna do because people are habitual. And they fall into patterns, and they get they're exploitative, but in our elo, we don't play exploitative, and we don't think about the enemy patterns, and we don't think about how to abuse it, right? So what I would worry about is this trip. Okay, I dash it, I don't care. I would worry about beating the Sage Frost, the orb, okay? But if we go fast, we beat that. The only thing that's left is Reyna's flash and making sure Reyna doesn't shoot us in the side of the head. So we smoke, close the door, right? So this is just a quick little like thought process of taking bomb sites based on the enemy team's habits and what they do.
I'm gonna lurk on it.
You just have to think about where does he set up his trips? Where does he like to play? Where does he stand? What does Reyna do when we come? He falls off cat and flashes A main. Okay, if that's true, then maybe a 3-2 split would work really well because Reyna can't turn around and flash A because he has to deal with the cat players. So maybe the A take will be even stronger for us, right? So it gets even deeper the more you think about it and the more stuff you can try to formulate in your head. Okay, so no one's there to trade the cat kill.
You will not kill
Honestly, at this point, I'm just hoping like nobody's on site. Oh.
Does the same trip every round, right?
Yeah, for sure.
We all know he puts that trip there, right? So
Yeah. It was getting annoying.
Okay. We're in a good spot to win this round, right?
Yeah, especially because we know Sage is mid.
Yeah. But let's look a little deeper.
Sage kills Reyna.
1v1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Omen,
Jett.
potential 1v1. You, potential 1v1.
Yeah.
Is it actually 3v2 right now?
No, it's just a
Exactly.
1v1v1.
Exactly. Right? This is exactly what we want to avoid.
Yeah,
Look.
for sure.
Ultimate.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Spike down mid.
Now, this round turned from free to losable.
Bottom mid.
Yeah, definitely.
Now we have to go get the bomb.
Thirty seconds left.
So, I mean, I would assume that they're like in these spots right here.
Yeah. I just
this
wanted
is-
to make sure.
Yeah, because we saw Jett and Sage around there. It's fine, honestly, but these points are probably where they're gonna be.
Mm.
So let's see. And you don't have enough time to properly check all the. Yeah, see. So, I think you died from market op.
Yeah,
Seconds
probably.
So we I would never ever clear that in my entire life, right?
Okay.
Because
I've died to that so many times.
Well-
I have no idea.
I just mean based on the information that we have.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we look, just look at the minimap, right? So sees her pizza, then sees Jett there. So now
Yeah.
they are both right here. They get the kill on Reyna, and this right here pops up on their screen. So do you think they're gonna
No.
run away, right? So this is you can cut off some of the angles for yourself to make it a little bit easier for you to focus on the more probable angles that they're gonna be probably around the bomb somewhere, right?
Right.
So without any information, it's fine to check that. But with the information you've been given, I don't care about this. I don't care about this. I care about here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what's to come after that corner, right? And if I die to here or to close right, I break my keyboard and leave the game. So, and that's always a viable option.
She's there.
Okay,
you want
so
that.
thank God Samba do Brazil just popped off.
Risky with it.
But as you saw, that was a free round. That was a 3v2, but we played it improperly, and we just had a bunch of 1v1s.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all about just like And this is the thing. A lot of people, they ask me, what are the most common mistakes in these ranks? And when I say, oh, it's just playing together or trading frags. And everyone's like, well, I do that. Right? But as we can see, that standing next to people or around them isn't playing together or trading frags. You have to really try hard to do this and make sure no one is taking these 1v1 fights. And if you do that, this is actually, like, this is a big teamwork thing that will carry you in ranks as well, is trading properly. And lots of people just say, okay, I understand how trading works, and I do it, so I'm done with learning, you know? But even people in Diamond and Immortal, they still struggle with trading properly, because there's like a second difference between trading and baiting, and it's not good.
Please don't ace.
Here.
It's A, it's A, come. Rush.
So never stop learning the basics, because mastering the basics will get you far. Okay, so... Oh, you're cracked. It's okay. You don't have to do anything. Just reload and just chill. Wait for your rotates. Okay. This is insane. You're nuts!
Oh, two
No,
health.
I don't know how they got there,
I have
but
no idea. I'm so confused. I'm confused how you didn't die right
no. Wait,
here.
where dash? Yeah.
What is the enemy team doing where you don't die
I thought I
right
was
here?
behind. I thought I was behind the green box. I'll be honest.
I mean, even
Like
if
the one
you
behind
were, right? Like, I mean, boom, bang. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know.
no, I thought it was like really like up close, like really behind it, to where I couldn't really die.
Honestly, sitting here underneath hell isn't the worst thing. I would have done this because the second you peek, because they're all looking at you, they know Jett's hell. Jett, that's what they're screaming. Jett's hell. Come on, trade me. Whatever. Still there. Right?
I'm just hiding, and my teammates just
You're
get
just
killed.
exactly while you hide, being a thorn in their side. They know you're hell, so they're always scared about you. Reyna's flanking, Omen's coming, Sage is coming, Viper's coming. So I would be stalling as much time as possible where I got some backup for my team, because I don't want to walk out and die, because I don't want to go 1-for-1. Because now, if you walk out and die, your advantage is gone. But with you being alive, you still have that advantage. So you want to do everything in your power to keep the advantage, right? So, and we were just a little too antsy here, and we just left a smoke.
Yeah, this is where I realized that was not where I thought I was, and I just dashed.
Two health.
You
Yeah,
got
'cause I
to. You
I
got
had to go
so.
somewhere, right? I was
Yeah.
really exposed.
But even if you stayed hell and let them push you, and you just hold the corner, like, that would have been okay too. Sure, you probably would have died, but them having to go into hell stalls just a little bit more time. Maybe this guy shoots one of them in the back of the head, or maybe someone heaven helps you. I don't know, somehow. But you got two, and
The Sage is cracked.
exactly, and we're looking good. Now, what do we scream at our teammates? We won the first round. Force. Spend all of your money, every single one of your dollars.
Both, please.
Can I play catwalk? Yeah, thank you.
Force. At this point, if 5 seconds left in the round, I am calling people by their first name. Hey, Chris, force now. Like, it doesn't make sense. This little amount of money that they're leaving themselves with, you know? Like, yeah, sure, they might be scared of losing the round, but if everyone has heavy shields and everyone has good guns, you're not going to lose the round. It's so hard to do it. And when you do that, you just bonus the next round. Doesn't matter about your gun, you just bonus the next. Forehead.
Come here first.
On mid.
But if we all have light shields and we have a pistol, we're gonna lose.
And they're rushing it again.
Well, I killed him.
So I would never play here with a Marshall, ever in my entire life.
I have to rotate because I played mid, I think. No? I don't know where I played.
Drop me your first.
Oh no, they're understarted. Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
Better.
So
I wanted the ghost.
we
And they're rushing it again.
You're stay. Go, go, go.
I think it's fine, fine.
One hill. Don't flash, don't flash, don't flash. They don't know.
The tree.
Did I flash there?
One tree.
you told him not to.
Yeah.
One
Because they had no idea. They had
Yeah.
no idea he was behind.
Yeah.
He flashes, they
Yeah,
know.
one hell, one hell,
Oh,
one.
never mind, they didn't know. I don't know what happened.
Hell, hell,
There.
Behind generator.
right there, right there, right there. Yeah, and hell.
Oh.
Enemy remaining.
That's unlucky.
Look how close this round is.
Yeah, for no reason.
For no reason, right?
Shield, shield, shield.
And now we can't play bonus next round, even if we win.
One defuse, yeah.
Last player standing.
Calm.
Oh my god.
Oh my fucking.
No, we won the round. We won the round. I think.
Tap it. And push him, push him, push him.
You just need to watch her. No, no, behind you.
Nice.
Oh
Oh,
my
Mother
god.
Brazil! You guys
Oh
cracked.
my god.
Like in the last second. You see?
Yeah, yeah.
We had it. We had it.
They had pistols.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm.
Scream at your teammates to force. Heavy shields, specters. Always, always, always imagine you're playing against 5 meatbags pushing you with a pistol. Bum rushing whatever site, because that's what they're going to do on these anti-eco rounds. They have nothing to lose. They're going to full send it. And here's another thing. Lots of people like to force on the second round if they lose the first, right? It's a common strategy to force. So if they force, their buy is going to look better than your guys' buy because you guys are being cheap with your money, you know? And you're just going to lose. So forcing beats enemy forces. It beats pistol rushes. And you can play bonus next round. There are so many pros to it. It's unreal. And watch any of the tournaments of the Valorant. They all force second round. Spectres, heavy shields. Now, if you see some people, like one person going light shields and ghost, or they save, is because they want an op, or there's a bigger idea in mind that we as simple folk can't understand. But it shouldn't be mimicked unless we truly understand what we're doing.
Nice.
I have a question.
What's up?
In this round, they just rush into the site.
Okay.
So this usually happens in my rank. So I don't know how to deal with this type of rush. Then they just rush into the site and everyone 5 into the same spot, and it's 5v1, and I don't know how to deal.
So it depends, right? Because it depends on if you have guns and they don't, or they both have guns, full utility. Like, what do you mean? Like round 2 when they do this specifically?
Oh,
or everyone has
basically
guns?
every round, basically.
Okay.
It's like.
So under the assumption that everyone has guns, they both full buy, both teams, and they just full send it 5 people into a bomb site, it's very difficult to deal with, especially if you're a character like Jett.
Yeah, I mean Salva, so I usually put my recon arrow, my chalk dart, but I have bad timings. Like I put my arrow and they don't enter in that time, so they reposition themselves. They go to other sites, and I have bad timings with my abilities.
Okay, so in these situations, what we can do is not put ourselves in a position where 5 people swinging us will be bad for us. For example, let me see if I can get a good angle here. Okay. If we're playing here and we're watching A main, right? and 5 people swing us, or we see multiple people. We have the shelter of this the generator, right? So we want to put ourselves in a spot where if we are overwhelmed, we have a structure that we can hide around and force 1v1s. For example, if we played out in the open and they full rush us, of course we're dead, right? Because we have nowhere to run and they're just going to overwhelm you. But if you play smart and around, so first you take this angle right here, look at the minimap. You take that angle, you try and get a 1v1 there. Okay, nothing. You back up to where Omen is right now, try to get a 1v1 here. Right? And then you back up even further, and then you try to get a 1v1 here or like here or something. You see what I'm saying? You just kind of funnel them backwards to force them into 1v1s. And you stall them with your abilities. This is if you can't get out and you don't want to play retake, right? You definitely just want to do everything in your power to force 1v1 situations.
Yes, I got it. Thanks.
Yep. Yep. You just keep taking safer and safer angles, and you just wait for them to come into you. Don't panic and use your abilities like stuff like that. Like if I was Sova playing generator and I start hearing a bunch of footsteps or I see a bunch of people, I would pull out my shock darts and start like spamming this doorway, or like just start softening them up and try to stall them. But sometimes the most you can do is get 1 kill, and that's whatever, right? Maybe you can get 2. If you can get 2 if you play it well. You don't kill someone, peek again. Bad. You do not want to peek the same angle over and over, because you peek the angle, you get a kill, you peek again. Next time you peek, there's going to be 3 people watching and waiting for you, you know? So you wait for them. You hold one angle. After you use that angle, you back up and use a different angle. All right.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
No problem.
Yo, I feel like I'm in school, bro.
Well, you better be learning something, or I'm wasting my time.
Play B, so Sage. No, Omen, come B. Omen.
Yeah, Omen coming.
I cannot. Okay. Thank you. It's A again.
Okay, for example, if multiple people are rushing B from this angle, this is a fine spot. We try to get 1 kill here. We shoot like 1 burst or 2 burst. Okay, we miss it or we kill. It doesn't matter. We back up, and maybe this wall right here will be like right here. So you're watching the logs cross, right? So you'll try and force a 1v1 here, or you wait for them to come up to here, or you re-peek a lot later by the time they're like pushing in, so you can maybe get someone in the back, right? But you're not re-peeking the same angle. You will die 1,000,000%, right? Just
because somebody's definitely going to be holding it later for me to peek.
Exactly. So you don't want to be exploited. You don't want to be put yourself in a position where they're going to be ready for you.
There's no
Here,
back there doing the same.
I mean, you have Jett dash, so like you can always reposition. But like, with Jett dash or Reyna E, you can start your 1 at a time angle funneling further up. Like okay, first angle here, you get a kill or don't, you move back to the button. Okay, first the next angle's there, you get a kill or don't, right? Then you like smoke or dash. Next angle you can play here, or or move to CT or do anything, right? But it's all about funneling them into 1v1s and always changing your position. This is how you deal with rushes, and this is how you single them out. You don't swing
your
into
positioning after every kill is like the most important thing.
It's huge. It is a
especially
big
in
deal.
defending.
Yes.
On me.
That's why I do a little better on defense, because I kind of understand that, like how I need to reposition.
Yeah, I mean you've come a long way since like we first coached.
Oh, yeah,
it's incredible.
for sure.
Absolutely incredible.
Play slowly.
See,
like thinking that I was down bad at the start.
Yeah.
You know how I asked you in a DM what like -70 or -80 means? is because I played Minecraft before this.
Uh-huh.
I was honestly looking for some coordinates, like see where players are or something. I know. Yeah, I was down bad.
That's good.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Yeah.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
So,
No need to peek here.
No need to peek
that's
here.
my biggest mistake.
right,
Yeah.
no need to peek here. Because, like, we don't, why do we need to, right? We're just kind of
Yeah.
getting too antsy. Even if they know you're behind the box, sure, they can...
She's gonna do what? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They could probably try and shoot through it, not the biggest deal. And if she
I
does...
saw my dash.
Exactly.
Smoke.
You could play this so much safer.
So, yeah.
After you're getting this kill, right here, what's going through my head is, okay, is she going to trade from this side or is she coming on my left side, right? So, you get this kill, you hide,
Nice.
jiggle peek the left, okay, she's not there.
Yeah, this is where...
Yeah, and... But, is this a bad round?
No. I mean, I got 3.
You got 3!
Mm.
You're beating yourself. Oh, I suck. Why did I, I can't, why did I, I'm so bad.
Why did I peek that? Yeah,
Exactly.
I do that.
3 people you deleted from the game, right?
Nice try.
Yeah, sit down.
It's like, oh man.
Time to stop back up.
You say, oh, unlucky, right? And then you're like, oh, I shouldn't have peeked that. And then you just use it as a learning experience. Don't get down on yourself. And just be like, oh, I should have played that a lot slower.
That's what I do all the time. That's why I didn't give up on the game.
That's good. No, that's good. I'm not saying you do these things. I'm just, speaking out loud.
Mm-hmm. No, I definitely do that. Like, I always, like, after I die, I look back and, like, think about it. What could I have, why did I die there? What could I have done differently?
That's how you constantly improve. If you always just ask yourself questions and how you could have played things differently. And it's not about finding the right answer. It's about understanding all the other options. And you can kind of deduce what is a good option and what is a bad option just by saying them out loud. Like, okay, I could have dashed to generator. Okay, that would have been safe. I could have smoked this. I could have done this. And
Again.
there's pros and cons of every play. Okay, so in this situation, nothing could be done. You cannot save this bomb site.
Yeah, what I try to do is, since it's an eco anyway, I was half buying this round. I might as well, like, they're not going to expect me to push through a smoke, a flow orb and everything. I can just try to get a pick, dash back, do something crazy,
Okay, yeah.
But then the Jett just, yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. And actually, I didn't notice that it was a half buy round. Probably okay.
It was half buy for me.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, if it was a half buy for you, it should be a half buy for everyone, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but it was a half buy for me. I don't know if the other ones had, like, sheriffs or something.
True.
So, like, saving.
Yeah. So,
Since I had, like,
this
a
is
stick there, I
okay.
could've tried.
But in a situation where everyone has guns, at this point in time, you cannot save this bomb site. Please play retake. Wait for your teammates to retake this, right? Do not try to, like, salvage this. But, I mean, since it is a half-buy eco round, it's okay to try and get some cheeky kill by doing something crazy and then, like, dashing out and repositioning. So it's fine. Honestly. And you should have killed this Jett. Definitely in the realm of possibilities.
Just pushing.
And not a big deal here. Yeah, it's a half-buy round.
Doing the same shoot.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, so okay, if we're under if they get in this pattern of they're full sending it A every single round and we just can't hold it, we need to switch who we have. Like Viper needs to switch to A 1,000,000%, right?
Yeah.
Because they're not going to be able to do the same thing against the Viper. Definitely not. Okay, so it looks like a little fakey fake. I would send Viper back. Yeah, you guys gotta go. If they're not running through that smoke in the first like 1 or 2 seconds,
they're not committing.
Yeah, I'm saying like stay B. Like it's probably a fake. So now they're probably gonna be B, right?
Mm-hmm.
What should we do?
I mean, ask the Omen and Uranus to rotate.
Yeah, I
Maybe
mean,
wait for my teammates to play retake.
wait for your teammates. You don't want to be like, okay, the first wave of retake, go. Second wave, B team, go. It's definitely not that. It should be a unified retake together. Wait.
Yeah, it's B. He's B.
Oh, it is B. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it's okay to like peek this and like take some like get some info here.
There's mid.
But we're not doing anything past that. Yeah.
Push. I hope so.
Yeah. So this is fine, honestly. This is very dangerous. Very dangerous angle. This is very good. This.
Yeah, I backed out.
Yeah, very scary. This is very scary. There are times where this is okay when you know that they can't be on this side.
Yeah, but we know they're both there.
Exactly.
So I just backed out.
Exactly. So very good you didn't overcommit to that angle. Very good. This is a much safer angle. But since you just peeked that, they might be ready for you there. So that's that's one thing to definitely be cautious of. Like I wouldn't be like in a higher rated game, don't be surprised if someone just like jiggle peek fucking taps you in the head.
Yeah.
Up the wall.
Especially now, like they 1,000,000% know you're still holding that. Yep, not much you could do here. It's okay to give them sight here. You don't really have any tools to stop this. I would just be spamming the wall. Okay! Who is this person? Yeah, fine. Let them plant, regroup as 4, and then attack at the same time. This is good.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you can smoke that. You don't clear it. But as long as everyone knows that you didn't clear it and there's still a possibility of them being B main, that's not a problem. Slow. A little slow. Right, a little slow.
I think this is close.
Because the timing of trading isn't let's see. So
yeah, he goes behind the box. I can't see him. I can't shoot him. The trade is gone.
That and another part about why trading is so good is that their you don't want to give their crosshair time to reset. Right?
Yeah.
Because when they're mid burst, right, their bullets start getting wider and wider. So you want to peek in this window of their bullets kind of starting to you know, go crazy. So they don't reset their crosshair and then shoot you right in the head.
Yeah, I got you.
You want to get them mid burst or mid spray, so they can't control their bullets as well. So this is good, right? This was okay.
Nice.
Good teamwork. It was a good retake, and you guys.
Okay, fine.
It's really important not to get over antsy, analyze the situation, and make a smart decision.
Mid one
All right, I have to go a little quicker because I'm talking way too much here.
Entry.
Yeah, this is
a really bad wall. This is a really bad wall.
Yeah,
Never do this wall ever.
No, don't worry. I don't play Sage here.
Nice.
Never.
This is good.
Yeah, this is me being greedy. Actually, did I peek that? I don't remember. I died once to Cat.
You're handling this well.
One enemy remaining.
I'm gonna watch mid.
He was on A.
They got moments.
Good. I think you played that well. I think you played it perfectly. It was fine.
It's 100%.
Okay. Coming.
Very good patience for you not to jump on that wall.
There's no mid too.
What wall? The wall on B?
No, the wall on a cat.
Oh, yeah.
Like 90% of people would, and they would die.
No, I don't. I don't. I don't want to die. I like staying alive.
Very good. Very good.
Do you hear anyone right now?
This is good.
Confused, honestly.
Okay, one thing when you do play like this, you have to tell them that they are able to do this. You have to say it. You have to calm that.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah, I didn't
It's possible,
realize.
right? If it's possible, you have to say it. Because if it does happen, it's not on you anymore. Because you said it. It was like, I'm not watching B main. They can walk out B. Right? Even though it's slim. They can. They
It
can
could
still
happen.
do it. If it can
I don't
happen,
think-
you have to say it.
Yeah.
So it's good now that Sage is like looking this way and clearing it. That's good.
Just playtime.
But some people they just say like, oh, we have one person on B. There's no way they can come through B, right?
Yeah.
Done with him.
Free rounds. Good job. Free. We love free.
No top mid.
Yeah, I hear B. I hear B.
There's no mid.
Smokes B.
Just
Smokes
top
B.
mid.
Yeah, I don't want to peek that.
Yeah, it's B.
No top
It's
mid.
B. It's B. Taking no orb. Definitely B.
I'm holding mid.
Definitely B. Right there.
Viper, come with me. Okay.
I think I'm gonna stay.
Yeah, they're split it. Sage still top mid.
Nice.
Two on site.
She's here. Sage is here.
Careful, Sage. She was top mid.
Spike planted.
Sage there. Yeah, Sage was there.
We have to wait for Omen.
Yeah.
You have to tell. You have to
No,
wait
he's
for Omen. Yeah.
taking a sweet ass time.
I know. You gotta call me. You're like, Omen, you need to come. We're waiting for you to retake. You know.
Yeah. Flash.
Yeah.
Good flash.
She's there.
Oh, that flash was not good actually.
Yeah,
How are they
right.
not blind? Oh yeah.
No one's
no.
blind.
Yeah, that flash was not good. It needs to be a little like above.
If
here.
that Jett was flashed, easy 2 kills.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But then.
But it was
I
still
guess-
fine.
oh,
He trades.
Yeah, they won, I think.
Just vising, yeah.
Yeah, sure, like. Cause she wasn't
This
even.
is bad.
This is very bad. He loses. And they're in a couldn't die.
Exactly. Right. This is just a 1v1.
It is.
I don't know if you can hear the bomb, but it's nowhere close of exploding, right?
Mhm.
I don't know. This is very risky.
Player standing.
Exactly why it's bad, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You don't need to commit to defusing that bomb.
Yeah.
Tap it,
Definitely.
and both people just trade off each other.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. People always like try and defuse the bomb, even if it's not close to
Yeah. No.
like
People
blowing
play
up.
too fast. They play too fast. They get antsy, and then they don't make
Yeah.
smart decisions.
And they
Sometimes
just force 1v1s. It's
Sometimes you have to stick the bomb, and the person that Omen just has to win that 1v1. Sometimes that's the case, but this is not one of those cases, you know.
not- Yeah, for sure. Because the bomb is nowhere close to them.
Exactly. So yeah, big mistake there.
They smoked mid. They're on mid.
On mid to A. Careful.
I wasn't sure what to play here. I was kind of.
Yeah, that's fine.
I was waiting for the Cypher ult and just reposition to B, since they would be like, "Oh no, lazy B, go B." I don't really understand Sage as well.
This was good. This is exactly what you want to be doing. So they're rushing. You hear lots of footsteps. You want to try to get your kill, your free kill. This is the 1v1. Like even though they're rushing down mid, you still get a 1v1 here, right?
Yeah.
And this is exactly what I'm talking about.
I got really scared because I really thought somebody was gonna peek as soon as I.
Yeah. You could have killed her. with like
I
two
could
or
have,
three
for
more
sure.
bullets, right? I would have been a little bit
Yeah,
greedy because you have jet dash. I would have committed like 3 to 4 or 5 bullets there, and then dashed away. But yeah, so in this situation, it has to be a miracle. You have to do something crazy. You have to just keep fighting. It's either you try and you play out of your mind, or you save. If you think you can win this round, you do this. If you don't, you run. You have $100 to your name, so this is a huge gamble. Most of the time, this is just a safe scenario, right? Unless you really are just smurfing on him. And honestly, you're playing well this game. I would keep trying.
Oh yeah, I did. My ego's high up in the sky.
Let's go. Let's go.
If I'm scared of dying in a video game, then what the fuck am I doing in my life?
Exactly. So this Omen, killing you from here, this is where you just break your keyboard and your monitor and you scream.
Yeah, basically.
So, and then there's nothing you can do.
Behind.
Don't even worry about that.
Yeah. Well, we almost won it.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
If that guy didn't flank you, you're on one. You're feeling it. I think you could do it. All right. This is what I like to see here. I do stupid stuff like this all the time.
Oh, you should see this. Hold up. Pull on my classic.
Woo! All right, now you're screwed, but you got yours.
I just put the spray down and pray.
That's all that matters. You got yours. Yeah, I mean, there's not much you could do.
Yeah, like. Well,
I would jiggle peek.
At some point I did that, but I just died.
I would jiggle peek this to see if they're still watching me, because you need to go grab that gun. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, free gun?
Spike planted.
Oh, big mistake for an enemy team. Oh, it's a Spectre. That sucks.
Really does.
Yeah, if it was anything other than a Spectre, then you'd save it. For sure. But since it's not a Spectre, I would try to upgrade to a Vandal or a Phantom.
It was what I did, actually. Or not? Not sure. I don't remember.
Just defuse the bomb, forehead. Just go defuse it. It's that easy. Nice try. Alright.
Watch, we come back. We don't lose these.
Alright, let's see it then.
No, we don't. Yeah, I'm not peeking that. Fuck that. No.
Yeah, you're playing with fire.
I really am.
I heard him. Can I revive? Can you put the wall up? Oh,
Look, we won the round. It's okay. Yeah, I got revived. Cool.
Yeah, so, I mean, you know they have an op.
Oh, wait, I didn't get revived.
They know you're there. They're gonna be watching. You played with fire, and you got burnt.
Yeah.
Oh, did you get res?
I did, yeah.
Wait.
No, I think you...
What
yeah, I went the wrong way.
No, you got res. Look at it.
Yeah, this is doable now.
You're back.
Doable.
You're back.
Just hold him. Just hold him.
Yeah, never happened. No one saw nothing. I never peeked that, you know. It's cool.
I don't care what happens here. Is this a good idea?
No. 1v1. I die.
Exactly. We don't want to give these 1v1. This isn't a 3v1. We are giving this Jett the opportunity to make a YouTube clip. Because we're giving him the 1v1s he wants.
Yeah, I got the spike.
Smoke, run. Smoke, dash. You even have the bomb on A. Everyone get your ass on A bomb site and watch it together. Hold hands.
Nice.
It's good that you killed him, but...
My bad.
no, all good, all good. Thanks for the revive.
That is how 1v3s are won. Because people entertain them and they give them the 1v1s that they're looking for.
Watch this beautiful pair here.
Alright, let's see.
Wait, I think you're wrong around. Never mind. Yeah, never mind.
On inside.
I think it was a different game.
We're an opera now.
Put the wall down, Viper. Put the wall down. Put the wall down.
Did not push through.
I can't opt to save my life. Not always. Sometimes I can.
Don't peek that. Sage.
Okay, okay. A little boomer reactions, but
Shut up.
we got the kill. That's all that matters.
Need healing.
Get that heal.
On my way.
Nice. That's a bomb. This is a free round.
Hey, earn it for 50. Earn it for 50. Hey, earn it for 50.
Ooh. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I don't think you did anything necessarily too wrong here. Unless, I mean, like, you did know they have an op. Actually, did you? I don't know.
No, I didn't.
I guess
I
not.
killed the off last round and then
True,
if
true.
you remember.
Yeah.
I just one tapped him this last week.
So yeah, I mean, I think it was okay. I think it was okay. I would have done the same thing, and I would have died the same way. No big deal. All right, we win this. We overtime it.
Yep.
Okay.
So now you're gonna think what worked on offense and how do we do this?
Wall's mid.
We do this like a pro gamer.
Exactly.
Cannot hear any mid. In B, I'm sorry.
It's good.
So many peaks there, they're dead. I don't
yeah, oh,
remember
yeah.
what happened, but
Oh yeah.
No B, no flankers.
That smoke mid's about to fade. You need to be careful.
yeah,
Yeah, see, you would have been dead right there.
for sure.
No flankers.
So
That's where I faded.
yeah, so it's difficult because you have a lot of things in your mind, but you should always have this internal clock inside of you that tells you when a smoke is going to fade or not, right? And after playing for a long time, you sort of developed a sense because I knew you're going to be in a bad position when the smoke.
Yeah,
Because
for
I
sure.
just played the game a lot and I kept
Yeah.
mind to it, right? But people don't think about these things and then they die and then they think it's unlucky.
Yeah, because the smoke went away.
Exactly,
But in
right.
reality, you should like kind of get the feeling of when.
Exactly.
Also, this was a very bad smoke.
Yeah, I don't know. I would never throw this.
How am I gonna peek out of to tree like out of that smoke?
Yeah, without a flash, that's a terrible smoke.
Yeah.
Like if you have a Phoenix, right? Maybe in Phoenix flash out of it, then it would be good. Okay, I don't know what that guy was doing, but a free donation. Okay, what do we do? What do I preach? What should we do right now?
Break the wall and mid. Go, go, go.
It doesn't matter
All
where
together.
we go. All four.
Yeah, just go, go, go. Yeah.
Exactly. And look, we're grouping up. Yes. Yes. No. Where are you going? No. Look at this. The bomb. He is delivering the round on a hot platter. Imagine someone pushes B main and kills the Viper. Okay, do you remember that one round where the Reyna died to the 1v1 from who? From who? Jett. Jett is still alive. Is it impossible for her to be here? No, it's completely possible. Viper. Apes strong together.
Yep, go, go, go.
See, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what actually happens because that's not something we can change in hindsight, right? But we want to be smarter players, even if this went okay, right? We just talked about why that's a bad idea, right?
3. My ult's ready.
So they traded the frag. Perfect. Wait, no, sorry. No, they didn't yet. Bad.
Bad. The fact that we almost lost that round.
Yeah.
I think did we lose it? I'm not sure. I don't remember. The game was recorded like a while ago.
Asking me, I didn't play this game.
I don't know. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Okay. Do we want this 1v1?
Yes.
No.
No, I'm kidding. I know I'm not supposed to take it, but I was very good. I had to.
Oh, you're crazy!
Both CT.
I had to.
Oh, and now they're both CT. Now they're gonna use their numbers against you. Now
No,
you're
I
at a
know.
disadvantage.
They're not. They're dumb.
One enemy remaining.
See, I told you they're dumb.
Okay.
She's
Okay.
I think
okay,
they killed
okay.
them. Oh,
nice.
okay.
Cracked.
Cracked.
We played.
But
That was very bad.
if I was your
If they played it
IGL,
well, I would have died like a million times there.
if I was your
And that's
IGL
real.
and we were in a tournament match and I watched this happen, I'm saying, what are you doing? Get your ass in sight,
On
hold
site,
the
yeah.
crossfire, and play the bomb.
Mhm.
Especially when we're at an overtime match, grand finals, you know?
Drop there. Smoke mid. I got you.
Okay, let's see this kill. Let's go.
Nice, good job, man.
So, you take that frag, and you take that advantage, you stop peeking,
Got you.
you don't re-peek this, because you just swung out wide because you're feeling yourself, and there could have been 4 people just standing right here waiting to get this trade frag on you, and then boom, the advantage deleted. Just like that.
Oh my god, there's one tree, second tree. Just hold him, just hold him.
Oh my god, pull out your gun.
I did. Don't worry.
Okay.
I died here because I was very greedy, but this is where I said I died in cap because I was very greedy to get more kills.
Okay? Don't tell me you push this. Do
No,
not
I
tell me.
could never. I could never.
Where are you going? No. Now look, you overcharged the Reyna, 150 health. Boom. This is the weakest 3v2 I've ever seen in my entire life. This guy's holding on by a string. Right? 1, 1, 1. No crossfires, no nothing. This Reyna,
Tree.
I'll be surprised. I won't be surprised if you guys lose this. Here we are in a 2v2 from a 4v2.
Yeah.
Oh, this is looking. Oh
I
goodness.
apologize for what I did.
One enemy remaining.
The Viper just likes going by himself.
Everyone likes going by themselves, and they don't understand, right? If you tell every single person on your team, hey guys, we need to be playing together and we need to be trading more, they're all gonna be like, yeah, okay, we do that. That's what we do. But we've never seen it like all game, right? If you ask every single one of these players, they probably think that they do this, but they overlook the basics. They overlook the basics, and then they focus on the wrong
Play
things.
together.
You said play together. Look, this is good.
Give 'em the
Please.
ones.
Yes.
seconds left.
Yes.
I literally said duct tape to each other. Just don't lose the game.
Some.
3, 2, 1, swing them. 3, 2, 1, swing.
Sage, go with them. Go with him.
What is
See,
happening?
I was so mad.
My mind is exploding.
Duct tape to each other.
Yep, you said it. You said duct tape to each other.
Yeah, this is
Yes.
10 seconds left.
Peek the same angles. Shoot the same bad guys.
The Sage was just throwing at
Swing,
that point.
swing. Yes, because look, he looks this way, peeks this way. It's a triangle. Not really, but it.
Somewhat.
But you can see how these things almost go incredibly wrong because we are not playing together. Playing nearby people isn't playing together. And this is, I guess, the theme for the whole freaking match.
Okay,
Right?
while I did die to that guy because I pushed and I was very greedy, I'm telling you 100%, if I didn't yell at them to like play together, they would have lost that.
Oh,
100%.
1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. So, and this is good, right? This is what you need to be doing to your teammates every single time. If you see them doing something bad, you have to say it in a constructive way. You don't want to micromanage your team when you're dead and always dead calm and really piss them off, because you don't want to do that. Sometimes you just want to, you just kind of want to let them play sometimes, but you really have to be like, you guys need to play together here. You got swing together, right? And sometimes a little backseat gaming when you're dead is good, but too much of it is bad. Like saying, okay, Viper, smoke here, Molly this. Okay, peek. You need to peek right now. Like that. That's not good.
Yeah.
But saying you guys should just play off each other, trade together, peek the same stuff, right? That's not really telling them how to play. It's just reminding them of a general strategy to help them win the round and keep them focused. You know, and there's different approaches to it, and you could really handle it in a good way where it makes them not tilt, right? But it's good. It's good what you said, and it's obviously the right play at this point right here,
Left.
where he jiggles and sees him. What should happen?
Double swing.
Double swing. 3, 2, 1. Literally say, okay, Sage, get ready to swing. 3, 2, 1. And you guys both do it together. Zero, almost like a 0% chance you guys lose it if you guys do that
100%.
that way.
Unless they both whip somehow.
No, push together. Yo.
Sage.
If you guys try to force situations of 3, 2, 1 swinging, it's very, very, very strong.
Go with him.
Because I don't think that guy is gonna like. If he sees two people swinging, like, his aim is just gonna like. he's
He
gonna get scared
dies.
and
He will
he's
just
gonna-
die. At best case scenario, he gets 1. All
Yeah.
right. So, a lot of stuff. Long video. Holy shit, 2 hours. Sorry. I'm very sorry. Very long-winded here. But if anyone has any questions, now is the time before I run away.
Okay. Overall, what do I improve? What do I need to do?
What do you need to do overall is stop being so greedy. You need... Your defense was good. I liked how you played defense a lot. You handled the angles pretty well. Sometimes you got a little greedy and you pushed too much, or you peeked the same angle again and you got punished. But the way you handle, honestly, that's not my biggest concern. My biggest concern is how you attack, how you take bomb sites. You're making noises and committing away later, so you're giving them a lot of prep time. You need to be either slow, silent, and then explode, or you need to go fast and never stop holding W, dash in, work on those 50-50 angles, smoke one side, check the other, etc., right? And just work with your team to say, hey, follow me, come in with me, and make sure people are trading off each other and trading off you. Making sure you're clearing the closest angles, so the most dangerous angles for your team. Creating a nice pathway for your teammates to take the bomb site. So yeah, I would just focus on attack and just watch what other Jets do, watch what Phoenixes do, watch what they clear, how they clear, and how they look. Watch some pro games and just only analyze the entry fragger, right? Or just do that stuff. Your attacks need to be smarter because you're a good player with good aim, but you have bad decision making on the attack, and it's putting you in the worst situations possible where your aim won't even matter, right? So don't be scared to fall. If you see a mistake is made or that's going to go poorly, don't be afraid to call off a rotate or just leave. You don't have to commit to the bomb site just because you're there.
Yeah.
And when you're making noises before entering a bomb site, understand what it does for the enemy team. How does it change for the enemy team? What are they calming? What are they rotating? What are they getting ready to do? Right? What do your footsteps actually mean? And but honestly, if you just are more decisive and you go slow then explode, or you just go fast from the get-go, your rushes will look a lot better. And you just have to know what to look at when you're entry fragging. Entry fragging, I think, is one of the hardest things to do in game, for sure. And I am actually an entry fragger, and I main entry fragging. And it's very important to get your teammates behind you and give them the confidence to push in.
I feel like I have the hardest time entry fragging on Ascent, actually.
Yeah.
It's I don't know, it feels a lot harder. So many corners to clear.
Yes.
My team. I need to rely a lot on my team's smokes.
So now what are you gonna do with the harder corners and the harder angles?
I mean, I could either smoke, entry smoke,
Yes.
put another smoke, like where I'm gonna dash and just dash in. Also, I think like when I'm mid dash, I can see like if I look to the right,
Yes.
for example,
You can.
mid dash, I can see every corner, so I don't
Yes.
exactly have to check it.
Exactly. So you can. So cut off
Yeah.
the 50-50 angles with using your smokes, check the others, etc. So Lewis Spaghettis asks, you keep saying to play together on attack with stuff like Ape Strong together. I think it's good advice, but after a few rounds, the enemy team starts to use utility really quickly, like Sage Wall, to slow down our rushes, so the enemy team can just rotate and flank us. Whenever I see pro games play, they are always spread out and defaulting, baiting out utility and denying info. So this is true. Okay, so I'm not saying rush every single round, right? The defaulting is to get out the utility, to bait out stuff like that, and stuff like just like doing the 2-2-1, stuff like that. You don't start together. Yeah, what they're saying. But when you are attacking something together, it doesn't matter if there's 5 of you together or 2 of you together. You want to play together, but it's just an easier motto to say, you know, just get all of your guys together and just trade off each other somehow. But I'm not saying rush everywhere together every single round. You bait out utility and then you go Ape Strong together somewhere, you know? That's if you're playing a default. But if you're rushing, then you just send 5-man or you do a 2-3 split, etc., stuff like that. And you don't want to really mirror 1-for-1 pro games to your solo queue games, because you could climb out of the current rank that everyone here is stuck at by doing 2 strats, either rush A or rush B. And that might be crazy to think about, but truly, if I made a series from getting Iron to Immortal only using 2 strats, either rush A or rush B, I am 1,000,000% sure I could do it. People, because it's solo queue, you're truly just playing together wins everything. You don't need some incredibly smart strategy to do all these overcomplicated things, right? You can do stuff to make stuff easier, but people overthink the wrong things when you just keep it simple, stupid, trade, play together, and do smart stuff, right? But yeah, any other questions? All right. Well, it's been fun, guys. Sorry I've kept you guys here hostage for 2 hours. Pretty long-winded here. But if you guys do have any questions, you can always, hit up this questions channel. Or if it's just a small question and I don't see it, you can DM me. But, keep it small or well-precise question. All right, guys. Thanks for coming. Thank you, Cake, for letting people sit in and watch. And I hope you guys have a good day.
You too.